Capricorn kitties, welcome to Spirit Kitty Tarot. We are doing a past life reading, and I already made this video. My storage ran out and I had to make it again and again and delete more stuff, then make it. Didn't really go through. Now I hope this really makes the video. My phone does. Okay, let's get started. We are going to talk about how you were in your past lives and what you really need to know in this life from your past lives, the messages that really are very significant to know, and what is your soul purpose and how are we doing currently on your soul path, and gonna answer 3 of your questions. So let's get started. The green man is talking about you are very much primarily focused on money, and you really want to start something of your own that is yours, and we're going to talk about that later in the reading because I already did it, so I know what's coming. We have the Page of Vessels. It is the Author card, and it's very much talking about how you were in your past lives and how people were kind of controlling in the past, and circumstances didn't really allow you, in relationships were restrictive, and they didn't really allow you to step into the world and be yourself. And in this lifetime, you really are very adamant about becoming all that you can be and making use of this time to become really someone who is you are proud of. And with the 3 of Vessels, this is friendships and relationships that you really cherish, people that they have your back, you rely on them for things. And with the Wolf card, it is about, it's a lonesome energy, but it's not lonely. It's you feeling compelled to believe that you are on your own, because circumstances and past experiences, even past life experiences, they led you to believe that you couldn't really rely on people, because the people in your life, they weren't really reliable. So you had to only believe in yourself and have faith in yourself. Eventually, you did come out of those situations because of yourself, and now you, even if you are in a relationship, your partner specifically might suffer from this. At least you believe that they might. And if you are with someone, that person, you might feel that you never really allow them in. And they also say this, and this message really is going to confirm what you have felt, that even if you aren't really allowing, even if they are very close to you, they just never feel that they're close enough to you because you don't really let them in, even though you're doing the utmost you can to let them in. And it's just that there are certain things that you can't really share because they feel like you are on your own and you only have yourself to rely on, which is very understandable. And we have the 8 of Swords. There are things you have never been able to say to your partner because of all of these feelings, as well as you don't really know if they will understand what you really mean by them. And you hesitate because in the past you have felt the burnt of relationships that weren't really good for you, people that would lash out unnecessarily on little things that really made you suffer. Your self-image really suffered because of it. And in relationships, you weren't really expressive after that. And it happened many times. It continued to happen so many times that you really shut yourself out in relationships. You didn't really want people to get to know you because you felt that as they would get to know you, they would have more and more things that they would not like because of certain people that really made you feel that way. And now in a relationship, in your current relationship, if you are in one, it's quite possible that you are, because I see that you are. If it's not a relationship, there are certain dynamics where you feel that you care about them, but they'd never really get to know you completely because you're guarded, and very understandably so. And you feel the need to be very responsible in relationships. So you feel the need to be responsible for yourself, because there are certain things this partner of yours is also exhibiting. They have a certain demeanor where you feel compelled to walk on eggshells, because they have a certain temperament. They're someone who is moody at times. If there are certain things that are not going their way, they can have a bad mood, and it makes you feel that you can't really be yourself. And with the Queen of Arrows, it's very much about you wanting to step away from the situation at times and preserve yourself, while of course you are affectionate and kind to them. And it's always them, it feels, it's not always like this, but at a lot of the time, most of the time honestly, you feel that you have to really make way for their things, and while they are not really as understanding, and it's you shelter yourself, you shelter your emotions, and that when that happens, your purpose really seems to be one thing that you have under control, and what you can put yourself into, which will reap a reward. And it's just the more you, as time is passing in this relationship, the more you are becoming more and more centered around your purpose. And it's the kindness card, which is the guides telling you that it's very much time to be kinder to yourself. And while the relationship, of course, you have to really give time to it and prioritize it over a lot of things, but you should always come first. This person, if they're not really treating you as you are treating them, and you demand equality and reciprocity, then maybe there are times you need to take a step back and take time away from this. And this is not easy for me to say. There are going to be times in this lifetime where, and we're very much talking about this partner now and this dynamic, where this person nitpicks a lot of things, and you feel that you are being micromanaged by this person a lot of the time. And eventually this relationship is going to consume you in a bad way, and you will feel depleted of love and for this person specifically. And for that, let's try to get some guidance. We have the change and the balance. So this relationship needs to change. If it doesn't, then you need to go for balance, and that is, it's security, it is emotional stability and balance, where one person isn't really abusing the dynamic, and it's not an uneven relationship. So it's very much, it's not really giving me guidance, it's giving me answers and even ultimatums that if this doesn't change, then the balance would come with maybe stepping away from this. And it is very much about your really mental health, and with the guides saying that this journey is going to be difficult, and your life purpose is about you, and you're prioritizing yourself, than a relationship that isn't really going your way. And with the Queen of Bows, it feels that this is really in your life purpose. This lifetime is about really getting back your agency in life and not letting other people control your really narrative of your life, and really everything that you really want for yourself, getting all of it without people controlling you. And now we're going to answer your questions, Capricorn. Think about them. Let's see what we have for you. Think about the 3 questions. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, to the first, this is the Hooded Man and the Hermit. It's taking time away from a situation that becomes exceedingly difficult with time, and really choosing what you really need rather than what the dynamic needs. And it's realizing how you feel when you aren't closer to them or you're not around them, and how you really feel on your own about this relationship and about yourself. So in terms of a yes or no, it's not really giving an answer. It's saying you need time away from this situation to really understand and get a grasp of what you really want. And to the second, it is the 10 of Vessels. It is happiness, and it is a yes. What you really are seeking is your happiness, and whatever your question really is about, it really fulfills you and really brings you happiness. So a yes. To the third, it is the three of Bows, fulfillment. It is a yes, and it is talking very specifically about your purpose of your professional life, as well as what you really want, your talents and skills and things you're really putting out there for material gain, as well as creativity and outlets that really help you in your emotional life. So all of those things, and definitely a yes. So Capricorn, I hope this helped, and these past life readings have been incredibly interesting. So if you know your rising sign, ascendant sign, and your moon sign, definitely check them out. Like if you found this interesting, and consider subscribing. Have a great day.